Hey guys, me host SUPER7, thank you very much for tuning in. I honestly didn't think I would be doing another toy hunting haul this year. I genuinely thought my last one I did was going to be the last toy hunting haul of the year, but you guys know me. So I ended up going out and I filmed a vlog for you guys, so please enjoy the vlog. And stick around to the end of the video to see all the stuff that I picked up and a few things that have arrived in the mail over the last few days. Two good items not to show you, so stick around. Maybe this is the last Hunt and Toy haul of the year, who knows? But yeah, we'll play it as such. So enjoy today's vlog and stick around to the end for the haul. It's time to go toy hunting, and once again we are in HMV checking out what they've got on offer. Nothing overly new this trip, I'm not going to lie, but there are a few things from Smiths that we do pick up later on in the video, so stick around. HMV though are looking awesome these days with their big NECA sections now. I'm just waiting for some new stuff to drop. Although they do have the Flasher Gremlin, which is very tempting. I don't actually own that one. When you see things in the flesh, it's always tempting to grab them. And the Evil Dead Ash as well. I know they've just done the Ultimate version, but that Evil Dead Ash always makes me want to pick it up. It is a very cool figure. He's got his boomstick and all that good stuff. Some multiple heads and things. Very tempting to pick up, but I think we'll skip that for now and take a close look at something else. There's the Flasher Gremlin. Again, tons of accessories with the Gremlins. That's what I always like. And then we've got something Baxter. I can never remember his name. The guy from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Moving on, they have the Toonie Terrors and the Leatherface figure as well from the retro line of NECA. Then if we scoot across here, they've got a bunch of the Star Wars Black series. Again, nothing that I need right now or nothing that I'm overly tempted by. The price hike on these figures have put me off a little bit right now, so I'm kind of scarce into what I buy Star Wars wise. Plus I'm feeling a little bit of Star Wars fatigue right now, I'm not going to lie. Star Wars has been a part of my collection since 2016, and it's starting to feel a bit samey. But I may change my tune when we get the next wave with Cal Kestis in it, because I probably will pick up a brand new Cal Kestis for my collection. They do have these Bandai Spirit statues in. They're very cool, $39.99. From the Star Wars Visions collection. I don't really collect the Bandai Banpresto stuff, so I'm not going to be picking that up. But yeah, they're both in stock right now from the Star Wars Visions line in HMV, $39.99. They have a bunch of Marvel Legends in stock, but again, it's nothing that I need right now. Waiting for some newer stuff to drop. But again, same with the Star Wars things. I'm feeling a little bit fatigued with Marvel as well right now with the Legends. So I'm cherry picking what I buy as and when they come out. Looking over at the Funko stuff, that's pretty much the same as always. Nothing overly new there. So I think we're going to head on to a different store and see what else we can find today. Next up is going to be Smiths. So let's jump ahead and check out what is available in Smiths. So the Stranger Things bag collection gets even weirder. They now are doing these figure packs, so they're no longer blind bagged or blind boxed in the televisions. They're now just in a set for 20 quid. Bit annoying, but yeah, it's a good way of getting them if you're missing any. But these are brand new. These brand new Yu-Gi-Oh action figures. You can get Yugi, Seto Kaiba, and there's also Joey. That yummy Yugi is going straight in my basket, as Glenn Webb would say. And they've got a Seto Kaiba as well, so he's also going to be coming along for the ride. It's over, Yugi. I have the better monsters. I do love me some Yu-Gi-Oh! They look like they're out of the movie, or I think maybe the movie sort of era. Then they have a bunch of Funkos on display here. Again, nothing overly that I require here right now. Bunch of the Halloween stuff in. They've still got Leprechaun, Sam, and a bunch of others left over from Halloween. Although this is cool. I haven't seen this before. This is those Nano Metallics. And there's a bunch there from Night Before Christmas. E.T. still very much is tempting. Every time I come in store, I have to look at this little E.T. plush. He is very tempting. I want to strap him to the front of my scooter. Marvel Legends, nothing new there. All samey. So we'll keep moving forward and see what else we can find in store today. SUPER7 Junior, very excited there. She's found the Among Us stuff, among other things. Mario and Sonic, that's pretty much her thing. Nothing really going on here for me so far, so let's skip ahead and see what else we can find in store today. A bit further up, there is the section for the the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, but there's none of the new sets there that I need. I've got the Golden Freddy set, and I'm not bothered for the tie-dye figures, so we'll be skipping those. Although, decent prices on them all. And then we've got some DC stuff, and to my surprise, we do have a new DC figure in stock. We have the Hush Superman in store now, so I'm very tempted by that. I was checking to see if they had the Black Adam in his golden throne, but they didn't have that. But this one's definitely coming home with us. The gold label Superman. So let's grab that bad boy and see what else we can find. Now we're going to look at the Star Wars stuff. I was hoping Obi-Wan was going to finally be dropped in price, but no! They still want $29.96 for Obi-Wan. Whew! Not happening. Not happening at all. They finally put a decent price on the Purge Trooper at $24.99, but still not low enough for me to want to buy another Purge Trooper. I already have two. I don't need a third. But the Obi-Wan, I could be tempted by the Obi-Wan when he finally drops in price. Hopefully in January we might see a price decrease here and there. So I'm holding out hope for that right now. A bunch of new Harry Potter stuff, but nothing for Missy Super Sorrel. Then they've got this weird pet simulator thing going on. That's like the newest craze. And look, a new Peely. It's a new Fortnite Peely by Jazzwares. A weird half skeleton, half Peely thing. Meh. Then we've got the Avatar line. This is that new Avatar Land blind box collection for the 3 3/4 inch stuff. And they have a bunch of the 3 3/4 inch, including the AMP suit. But I'm going to be skipping those, as they do have a brand new Jake Sully in stock. So I'm going to be grabbing him. But look, we have the Jake Sully and the, I can never remember his name, that weird panthery cat thing that they have in Avatar. The 3 3/4 inch world builder stuff is pretty cool. It would be cool to build all the sets and get like a big world going on of Avatar on a shelf somewhere, especially because it's blacklight. But now I'm going to stick with the McFarlanes, and they do have the Jake Sully in stock. I do already have Neytiri, so now I'm going to get a Jake to go with Neytiri. I'm running out of space in my basket. Going to B&M, and they had the Turtles BST AXNs in stock, $14.99. My store had Donatello and Michelangelo, but they didn't have Raphael and Leonardo just yet. They also have a new line of the DC Multiverse stuff in stock as well. Okay, guys, we are back from the little hunt there. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We went to Smith's, and we went to HMV, and everything in between. And I really enjoyed myself, had some fun, as you can see. And I've had some items actually delivered to the home. A lot of this arrived over the last couple of days, and I wanted to share with you guys. The things that I did pick up in today's actual video. Let me get you the stuff that I actually picked up in the wild, so I can show you guys. Okay, so everything else here was delivered. Oh no, no, I got that. No, yeah, no, that got delivered. Right. The things that I actually got in the wild. So over at Smith's Toy Stores, I picked up Jake Sully from the Avatar line from McFarlane. I was very tempted to get the Banshee, but I had to stop myself. The Banshee currently runs at like 60 quid, and it is massive. The thing is a beast and a half, because it scales obviously to the 7-inch figure, which is awesome. So it's one hell of a, it's like the wingspan is like this. It is massive. And one, I've got no room for it. It'd have to sit on that back shelf over there. It still look cool, but do I have room for it? That's my problem. Also, January sales are going to be right around the corner, and McFarlane's products don't stay in full retail very long. I'm hoping that the giant Banshees won't sell at the current price. I'm hoping that nobody buys them at the current value, because they've got a full shelf of them at my store, which means they will have to discount them in the new year to get rid of them. So that is what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that they're going to discount them. So yeah, holding out hope that the Banshee is discounted in the future. Anyway, Jake Sully, really happy to have him in the collection to go with Neytiri. Very happy about that. We do have another Avatar figure, which I ordered from Amazon. My company that I work for gave everyone Amazon gift vouchers for Christmas, so I picked up this figure with my Amazon gift voucher from my work to complete my line of Avatar figures. I'm not too bothered to pick up, because they re-released Jake and Neytiri again, but they're more or less the same. They've just got a few subtle differences, like slightly different colours and outfits. But I'm not too bothered about that. I'd rather have their original looks. And then obviously we've got this new character as well. I'm never going to pronounce that. Tonawari. I can't wait to see the film and find out more about this character and more about the new Avatar tribes that they've come across. That'll be a really cool film. So I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, so that's my Avatar products. So let me just move those to one side. There's a new line of action figures by Fat Mojo now, which are for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Range of action figures. You can get 3 fully articulated 5-inch action figures, including Yami Yugi, Seto Kaiba, and Joey Wheeler. I didn't bother with Joey, but I had to pick up, obviously, Yami Yugi and Seto to go on my shelf together. And you can get the, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Monsters to go with them as well, the dual monsters, including Blue Eyes White Dragons as part of the collection. I'm waiting for Dark Magician. Dark Magician was always the guy that I liked that Yu-Gi used. So yeah, and I'm hoping they do a Blue Eyes White Dragon so that I can put that with Seto. And yeah, that'd be really cool to have some big monsters to go with these guys. They both have the sort of Millennium Puzzle logo on the front, which is kind of cool. And they come with multiple hands and things like that. And they come with the big dual thing as well that attaches to their arm from like one of the later seasons. So that's pretty cool as well. Seto is in his traditional black and white with a long white cloak, and he's got the card around his neck as well. And then we've got Yugi with the Millennium Puzzle piece. Very cool looking. They look like they're from like the movie era. And they do have an exclusive card as well inside each pack. So that should be a lot of fun to open. I've not actually seen any reviews of these online yet. I've seen a couple of shorts, but that's about it. So I'll be doing a full review of both of these guys together probably. But yeah, I'm looking forward to them. And they were just they were $14.99 each, which I didn't think were too bad for fully posable action figures. And that's by Fat Mojo. I've not really heard of that company before. DC Multiverse, I managed to pick up the Superman Hush action figure. This is the one obviously with Poison Ivy, where Poison Ivy's controlling Superman with her vines and feminist ways. And this is a gold label collection action figure from the DC Multiverse line. Again, had to grab this. It looked absolutely awesome. And $19.99 from Smith's, currently in stock, so had to grab one. So that's all the stuff I picked up that you saw in today's video. Everything else was what I've picked up online and some deals and things I found online that I couldn't resist. One item is still outstanding that hasn't arrived yet because we're having some Royal Mail strikes right now in the UK, and it's coming up to Christmas and deliveries are getting delayed, and I'm hoping it arrives before Christmas, but we'll see. And it was the thing that's outstanding is the NECA Last Ronin action figure. Obviously from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles line. Very excited to finally get that. Can't wait for it to arrive. And I did actually order as well, which has arrived, was the PX exclusive Playmates version of the Last Ronin as well, because I want to do a comparison between NECA and the Playmates version. Obviously, very different action figures, but I think it'll be fun to show off the differences. But The Last Ronin was one of the last Turtles books that I've really enjoyed, and it was a really good read. And so I had to also grab myself the hardback trade back that's come out as well, because it was a very good read and such a cool story, very very mature, and it's a return to Eastman and Laird's sort of traditional Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles sort of storyline. It's the last of the Turtle storylines as well, so it's very cool and it's a very good read. So if you haven't read it, please pick it up. It's a very good Turtles book. And the fact that it's, Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird together writing Turtles again, that just made it for me. 35 years in the making, that book. And yeah, the Last Ronin action figure. Cannot wait to review that bad boy as well. What else we got? We got a few more deliveries. So the lovely people at Zavvi have sent us through some awesome figures. Zavvi have decided to send through some Super 7s. I know! Savvy, thank you. I don't know what prompted you, but thank you. And we got the Pinocchio action figure from Disney. I'm looking forward to reviewing this bad boy. We've already reviewed the Mickey Mouse in this collection, so Pinocchio is the next step. The wooden puppet who comes to life. Very much looking forward to him. He comes with a little Jiminy Cricket. He comes with the goldfish and Figaro the cat. He's got his book and stuff. He's got a couple of open palm hands and different heads and things to put on it, along with a chopping axe and an apple as well to give to his teacher. Although he never makes it to school that day, if you've ever seen the story. He gets taken away on an adventure. And to go with that, we got this one as well. We got Robin Hood's Prince John action figure, which, again, I was very excited about the Prince John one. I've seen the people's reviews of Robin Hood, which have been very surprising. A lot of people are very unhappy with the new Robin Hood action figure. So I'm excited to get it myself to see for me, because obviously there is a lot of people on the internet that are very negative Nancy's, to be honest. I'm a big Disney fan. I've always been into Disney. So I'm really looking forward to getting the Robin Hood action figure and seeing for myself. But until then, we have the Prince John figure to look at, which has got a very cool goldy vinyl cover, a nice purple box with Prince John inside there, with multiple hands and heads, and lots of accessories. And he comes with Sir Hiss as well. Two versions of Sir Hiss are in there. He's got the mirror as well. And of course, you can make him do the mother and have him sucking his thumb, which is kind of cool. Yeah, very cool looking figure, cloth robes and stuff. He looks amazing. Cannot wait to get that out and review him. What I'm loving about some of these figures that I'm looking at right now, some of these figures, if I get them reviewed before the end of the year, are actually could be contenders for figure of the year, which is insane to say that I've only just arrived. But yeah, there's a couple of figures in here that I considered may end up being on my figure of the year list. Including this guy. I know this guy's already made the list, and I'm definitely reviewing him in time so that I can get the review up, so I can get the figure in my top 10, because it's Krampus. This is Krampus from Figure Obscura, aka the Mythic Legions team, the Four Horsemen Studios. I didn't bother with Santa that has come out recently. They have just released a very cool looking Santa action figure. I already got the Headless Horseman about a month ago, so I couldn't pay out the money that they were looking for the figure. The Horseman was worth the money because it came with the horse and the figure and all the accessories. The new Santa is just a standard figure release. I'm hoping that we will see a Figure Obscura version like this release next year for Santa, because Krampus did come out as one of those big box sets like Headless Horseman and stuff, but he came out in the colour black. He came out like they did a black skin version of him, and the people Four Horsemen have actually just re-released him with the red skin, which is what I've got here. So yeah, hopefully we'll see a re-release of the Santa. But Krampus is told in hushed whispers, for to say his name aloud invites his attention. The people of the frozen mountains know that this devil haunts them during the winter festival, whilst the good folks celebrate to drive away the chill and darkness of the season. Krampus seeks out the wicked, especially the children, for his punishment. He judges unworthy. Any he judges unworthy are whipped with birch reeds, locked in shackles and stuffed in his basket. He takes these children away, perhaps to his lair, though some legends say to an underworld itself, never to be seen again. If you see the shadow of a horned figure or hear the discordant jingling of iron bells, take care. Krampus seeks fresh prey. The story of Krampus is very cool, and the box itself opens up and gives you a very cool Dio background to attach to the box. The box itself is a work of art. It is amazingly detailed, and then reveals the red Krampus inside. He looks like an awesome demon from hell, and he's got shackles, and he's got the big basket and stuff, and he just looks amazing. It's the traditional Germanic version of Krampus, which it just looks amazing. Cannot wait to give that the full review treatment on the channel this Christmas. That's going to be our Christmas video, I think. It's going to be a lot of fun. So stick around, because you're not going to want to miss it. That's a lot of stuff. I can't believe it. Another haul for just before the end of the year. I can't believe I managed to fit this in, to be honest. However, this is probably it now for stuff for this year. I am going away to Florida in a few weeks. I literally go to Florida just after Christmas. So we get New Year celebrations out of the way, and we are packing to go to Florida. So I need to save some money for the big mouse. You know the big mouse ain't cheap. So stay tuned, guys. We've got some great videos coming up there that you are not going to want to miss. If you are new around here, obviously you want to see this, so make sure you subscribe. And if you're familiar with my videos, thank you very much for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button and leave a comment down below as to what you want to see us review first. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, may the force be with you. Bye!